You made a little news this week with your tweet,
my boobie,
your boob tweet,
yeah.
And
well, my friend,
there it is.
Hey, girl.
Hello.
My friend threatened to said because my friends don't know when I do that. Like I do it during pictures, and we'll be on vacation, and I always not always, but a lot of times take the boob out, and then they get the picture back. It's like, Chelsea, why do you have to do that every time? What are you, 12? And I'm like, it's just so funny to me, and that's who I'm, ultimately trying to entertain. And so she's like, if you do this one more time, you ruin a really good picture one more time, I'm going to tweet it. And I'm like, don't bother, I will. And she goes, oh, you probably will. And of course I had to because I don't like threats at all. It's like, don't threaten me. I'll get ahead of the curve.
Is there a standard boob reveal? Is it left, right, or is it?
It's either one.
It's
whichever's like the most easy to access.
Closest to the camera?
Yeah. Whichever one. My right side is better.
So you're obviously comfortable with that. I mean, the shower scenes, the shower sketches.
Those are so much fun.
I have to say, they are really, really funny and really, really well done. But obviously you're comfortable with that. Are you doing it just as a bit of a joke, or are you trying to make a statement in the sense of, or do you just like pushing buttons?
For doing the shower scenes, I think it's so important as a woman not to take yourself so seriously. Like, especially when you're on television, and I've interviewed thousands of girls who are in this business. And I'm a comedian, so my whole thing is I can get away with probably a little bit more, or depending, whose opinion you follow. But I think it's so important not to be like blonde and fairly attractive and be precious about yourself. It's not precious, It's silly, and I love to be really, really stupid and combine that with some semblance of intelligence. I love the two things colliding. I think that's the smartest thing, when I can watch somebody really smart. Howard Stern's a perfect example of that. I did his show yesterday, and I love Howard because his show is so stupid, but he's such an intellect, and he's so smart that it bridges the gap of, you get it, and his neurosis and all of that. It's so entertaining for me. Like, you fall in love with him anytime you do that show because you're like, you're such a sweet guy, and you're just, like, he's like a woman, he's super insecure, and then again, he's so opinionated, which I love, any opinion, whether it's good or bad, but I love a strong opinion.